What's your favorite scary movie? The one that made your heart pound, your palms sweat, and kept you up at night. Imagine the spine-chilling thrill, the nerve-wracking suspense, the hair-raising terror. Now multiply that by 10. That's what we're about to dive into. We're going to traverse the eerie landscapes of cinematic horror, venturing into the darkest corners of the human psyche. So brace yourself for a chilling journey. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 scariest movies that have ever graced the big screen. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the spine-chilling masterpiece, The Exorcist. This film, released in the early 70s, is considered a game-changer in the world of horror cinema. It's a gripping tale of a young girl who becomes possessed by a malevolent entity, leading her mother to seek the help of two priests in an attempt to save her. The reason The Exorcist is so terrifying lies not only in its plot, but also in its execution. The film's director, William Friedkin, masterfully creates an atmosphere of palpable dread and fear that transcends the screen and seeps into your bones. The special effects, while simple by today's standards, were groundbreaking at the time, contributing to the film's overall sense of terror. One standout scene that's etched in the minds of many is the infamous head-spinning scene. This moment, where the possessed girl's head spins around completely, is a testament to the film's ability to shock and scare with its graphic and unexpected imagery. The Exorcist is a testament to the power of psychological horror, reliance on atmosphere, and the fear of the unknown. Its impact on the genre is undeniable, and it continues to be a source of inspiration for horror filmmakers today. This film surely set a high bar for horror, but hold on tight. It's only the beginning of our terrifying journey. Moving on to number 9, we have a film that has been leaving audiences frozen in terror since its release. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill horror flick, it's a masterful blend of suspense, fear, and bone-chilling terror. Imagine, if you will, a world where reality and nightmare coexist, where every corner brings a new fright, and the only escape is to confront the fear that's been buried deep within. This film doesn't just push the boundaries of horror, it obliterates them, leaving you questioning everything you thought you knew about the genre. The performances are top-notch, with each actor bringing a unique depth to their role. The plot is a labyrinth of twists and turns, each one more surprising than the last. And the climax? Well, let's just say it's a conclusion that will leave you reeling. But what truly sets this film apart is its ability to get under your skin. It doesn't just scare you, it haunts you, lingering in your mind long after the credits have rolled. It's a testament to the power of cinema, a reminder of how a well-crafted story can tap into our deepest fears and leave us begging for more. So, if you're in the mood for a horror film that offers more than cheap thrills and jump scares, this movie is a must-watch. It's a masterclass in suspense and terror, a cinematic experience that will leave you on the edge of your seat. If you thought that was chilling, wait until you hear what's next. At number 8, we find... Here, we're diving deep into the chilling world of The Babadook. This Australian psychological horror film has been making waves since its release in 2014, and for a very good reason. Directed by Jennifer Kent, the film smartly uses horror not just for scares, but as a metaphor for mental illness. The story revolves around a widow named Amelia, who is brought to her wit's end by her son's fear of a monster lurking in their house. But soon, she discovers that this monster is real, and it's called the Babadook. This film is a masterclass in tension building. The director's use of sound and silence will have you on the edge of your seat, while the performances by the lead actors truly bring the horror to life. But what sets The Babadook apart is its eerie and unsettling atmosphere that lingers long after the credits roll. The film's exploration of grief, depression, and the darkness within us all is made all the more terrifying by the presence of the Babadook, a horrifying entity that is as much a character in the film as the human cast. Its haunting presence and the psychological terror it inflicts make the Babadook a standout in the horror genre. Still with us? Brace yourselves for what's coming up next. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The scariest movie of all time is The Exorcist. a film that has arguably stood the test of time, maintaining its reign of terror since its release in the early 70s. The Exorcist weaves a chilling tale that's not for the faint-hearted. The plot revolves around a young girl named Regan, who becomes possessed by a malevolent entity. Her mother, desperate and distraught, enlists the help of two priests to perform an exorcism. Their battle against the demonic force is as much a test of faith as it is a fight for Regan's life. This film is renowned for its standout scenes that have left audiences shaken to their core. Who can forget the head-spinning scene or the infamous spider walk sequence? These moments, combined with the eerie sound design and unsettling performances, create an atmosphere of dread that lingers long after the credits roll. But what makes The Exorcist the scariest movie of all time? It's not just the bone-chilling scenes or the stark portrayal of evil, it's the psychological horror that it instills. The film taps into our deepest fears, the fear of losing control, the fear of the unknown, and more profoundly, the fear of evil that lurks within us. It forces us to confront these fears, making us question our understanding of good, evil, and everything in between. The Exorcist also cleverly uses elements of suspense and shock, building a sense of anticipation that keeps audiences on edge. The tension is palpable, the horror visceral. It's an experience that stays with you, making every shadow in your room a potential hiding place for the demonic. If you haven't seen this movie yet, we dare you to watch it alone in the dark. We guarantee you a sleepless night. The Exorcist doesn't just show you horror, it makes you feel it. It's a masterpiece of the genre, a film that continues to terrify us, reminding us of the power and the enduring appeal of well-crafted horror cinema. There you have it, the top 10 scariest movies of all time. We've journeyed through cinematic nightmares, starting from number 10 with its chilling narrative to our 9th pick that left us with goosebumps. Our 8th entry took us down a path of psychological terror, while our number 1 spot, well, that's a horror masterpiece that stands unrivaled. Each film has its unique flavor of fear, a distinct way to make your heart race and your palms sweat. They may be different in their horror tactics, but they all share one thing in common. They are masters of their craft, delivering scares that linger long after the credits roll. These are films that redefine the boundaries of terror, that push the limits of our comfort zones. They remind us of the power of cinema to tap into our deepest fears and make us question our safety in the darkness. What do you think of our list? Did your favorite scary movie make the cut? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.